Russian units are increasingly using electric transport, electric scooters and electric motorcycles, to deliver FPV drones closer to the line of contact. This was reported on August 4 during a stream on Armia TV by the battle captain of the 1st Battalion of Unmanned Systems, Predators of the Heights, of the 59th Assault Brigade of the Unmanned Systems Forces, named after Yakiv Hanswick, Senior Sergeant Roman Pidlubny. According to Roman, Russia have adapted electric transport for ammunition logistics serving drone operators. We have already seen more than once that the Russian loads FPV drones into large boxes and delivers 5 to 10 drones at a time to their launch sites, the serviceman noted. The reason for choosing electric transport is acoustics. Why electric motorcycles specifically? Because they are silent, and you can control the acoustic situation in the environment around you, Pidlubny explained. The use of compact electric transport by Russian forces has been recorded since at least 2022 and has been systematically expanding since then. As early as the beginning of the full-scale invasion, modified electric bicycles were used to deliver anti-tank missiles to the front line, Bloomberg reported. In 2024-2025, Ukrainian units recorded attacks by assault groups on electric scooters near Toretska. The intelligence chief of the 12th Special Purpose Brigade, Azov, Lieutenant Colonel Dmytro Pavlenko-Kryzashevsky, noted at the time that the use of electric scooters during assaults had become standard practice for the Russians, with attacks often carried out by groups of 150 to 200 fighters simultaneously. Kalashnikov concern. The renowned Russian defense manufacturer has supplied batches of its IS-Enduro electric motorcycles and related IS-Scootway electric scooters to units operating in the Special Military Operations Zone. These platforms, developed in response to direct military requests, are specifically engineered for the realities of modern drone-saturated battlefields. Equipped with universal trailers capable of carrying up to 200 kilograms of specialized cargo, the vehicles facilitate the transport of ammunition, equipment, medical supplies, and critically, FPV drones and their associated payloads. Reports from Russian sources confirm that these electric systems have been transferred to frontline units precisely for such logistical and tactical support missions. The core strength of the Russian electric motorcycle lies in its acoustic and thermal stealth characteristics. Unlike conventional internal combustion engines that generate distinctive noise and heat signatures readily detectable by acoustic sensors and thermal imagers, the electric drivetrain operates with near-silent propulsion and produces negligible thermal radiation. This makes the platforms effectively invisible to many of the detection systems employed by opposing forces, particularly at night or in low visibility conditions. Military analysts and field feedback have repeatedly highlighted how electric variants preserve the element of surprise, allowing small groups or individual operators to approach positions undetected before launching FPV strikes or establishing forward drone launch points. Technical specifications underscore the practical battlefield utility. The IS-Enduro features a lithium-ion battery powering the brushless interior permanent magnet synchronous motor, delivering a claimed range of up to 100 kilometers depending on terrain and load, with top speeds reaching approximately 120 kilometers per hour in lighter configurations. Wheelbase measurements around 1,385 mm and seat height of about 720 mm contribute to stable handling across rough ground, mud, and uneven landscapes typical of the operational theater. Payload capacity is enhanced by sidecar or trailer attachments, enabling the secure carriage of multiple FPV drones, fiber optic control spools, batteries, and explosive warheads without compromising mobility. Parallel development of the two-seat IS-Scootway electric scooter further expands options, with motor wheel drive systems rated from 3 to 10 kilowatts, lithium polymer batteries, ranges up to 100 kilometers, and cargo capacities reaching 300 kilograms in optimized setups. This combination of attributes supports a refined tactic. Operators use the electric motorcycles to infiltrate or advance along secondary routes, tree lines, or low signature paths, delivering FPV systems closer to the line of contact. Once in position, the drones can be launched with reduced flight time to target, minimizing exposure to electronic warfare jamming and extending effective engagement ranges. Fiber optic FPV variants, which have demonstrated combat ranges exceeding 40 kilometers in recent Russian tests, benefit particularly from such forward positioning, as the physical tether remains more manageable over shorter initial distances. The silent approach also reduces the acoustic cues that might alert enemy drone operators or ground troops, creating windows for coordinated strikes involving artillery or additional unmanned systems. Russian adaptation in this domain reflects a broader pattern of innovation under operational pressure. With armored vehicles increasingly vulnerable to massed FPV attacks, lighter, faster, and harder to detect platforms have proven essential for maintaining momentum and logistical flow. Motorcycle assault groups and support elements have become more systematic, with training programs expanded at military institutions to formalize tactics that emphasize speed, dispersion, and rapid reaction to aerial threats. Electric models add a critical layer by addressing the thermal and noise vulnerabilities of gasoline counterparts. Field observations note that these vehicles can be concealed in small structures or natural cover more readily than larger platforms, and their low silhouette further complicates targeting by overhead surveillance. In summary, the use of Russian electric motorcycles, particularly the IS Enduro series and supporting scooter variants, for delivering FPV drones represents a capable and evolving tactic centered on undetected approach. Their silent operation, minimal thermal footprint, substantial range and payload, and terrain adaptability provide tangible operational edges. Developed and fielded by domestic industry in direct response to combat needs, these platforms illustrate continued Russian ingenuity in adapting to the demands of contemporary high-intensity conflict, enhancing the precision and survivability of unmanned strike capabilities while sustaining frontline momentum.